All right, let's we have some really messed up calls today. I'm just going to say. The next person that we have, oh god. All right, we might lose our ad revenue here. This guy has someone ran over a baby. Okay, we're just going to play this.
Hey, Goblin. I'm calling in to talk to you about some stories. One time when I was selling dope, we broke into this house of this guy that ran over his baby, infant baby, with his truck and killed it, and he went off to jail, and the family had to leave, and we broke into the house. And
I feel like that's like valid, breaking into that guy's house. Now that I've listened to the voicemail, it makes more sense. He broke into the house of some guy who went to jail for running over a baby. That's free loot, basically. That's a free loot box. You can go, you can collect that guy's loot, and it's 100% acceptable. But also, it doesn't sound like this guy got caught for that. What happens if you just go to jail and you leave all your shit in your crib? I mean, surely it has to go somewhere. Like, if you own a house, for example, what would happen? Your house is just vacant for, like, years. People just loot it, just move in. I don't know. Dude, I guess, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, that probably is how it works, dude. Holy and I used to live in a little shithole house back in Springfield, Illinois, and I moved in there. I was paying $1,000 a month for like the house itself was actually nice. It was the surrounding area that was god awful. The house itself, I was getting a crazy deal though. It was nice. It had no air conditioning. It just had a fan, but like that's cool. I could deal with that, you know. The windows, you couldn't put the AC unit in because they were too old, and they were the crank windows that open like this. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put the AC unit in because you have to have the windows that open up and down to put the AC unit in that shit. So in the summertime, I would just sweat in that bitch. But it was a good house to live in, and I remember I moved out of there, but I had like left some stuff behind, right? I had gotten an apartment about 3 hours up north. I left some stuff behind, and one day crackheads kicked the door in and stole all my remaining shit, including a car that I had there. I had a few cars, and I moved to this apartment. I had this old Volvo 240 that couldn't drive anymore. I paid like $1,000 for. I had this old Mercedes I paid a few grand for. They were both fucked up. They weren't nice cars, so I don't think I lost like a stupid amount of money or anything. Still a lot, though. These crackheads broke in, literally squatted in the house, sold like all the shit. They even stole the appliances out of there. They were stealing like the dishwasher. They sold that shit, right? Took my loot, sold that shit. I'm pretty sure I had like personal information in there. They might have stolen my identity, dude. I don't check my credit that much anymore because it's been low for almost a decade. But like, if I checked it, I'd probably find some alarming identity theft. You know, this guy. I mean, it sounds like he might have been similar to the dude who broke into my old shit. Let's call this guy, bro. I want to talk to you. If he doesn't pick up, dude, we're saying his phone number out loud. You guys know the drill. It seems like every time I say that, they answer shortly after. They, like, get the message. Telepathic.
hello?
Yo, I heard you're breaking into cribs. You're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Yo, so I heard you broke into some dude's crib who ran over a baby, and you broke in while it was vacant. Do I have that right?
Yeah. So basically, I used to like sell dope. I used to sell meth and heroin.
Uh-huh.
And these smokers brought me these gun cases, and they told me about how they like just hit this place, and there was a local area where this local house where there's a bunch of news reporters because the guy was drunk and he was driving his big lifted truck. And he actually, like, ran over his toddler and killed him.
Oh, shit.
So they, like,
That's
took him off. He was locked up. And, like, news reporters were all around the house. So, like, the family left and, like, went to go stay with, like, the in-laws. And these smokers hit it. And I seen the cases, so I was like, shit. I was like, let's go check and see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple actually went through the back because it's, like, the hood. There was no alarms or nothing. And, yeah, we ended up getting like, I think it was like $2,600. We got like a bunch of weed. I'd say probably like, if I remember right, it was like 8 or 9 ounces. And then like a couple hunting rifles and one AR.
Oh.
Really lucked up, but I used to hit houses a lot.
That seems
that
kind of
was the one
sketchy though. Like,
focus
how do you choose a house?
Well, we just drive around a lot of the time, and like when we're in the nice neighborhoods, we like because we start off we're like hidden cars, and then we're hidden garages. And if there's no cars out front, and we've made it in the garage, and there's no cars in there, we just bust our way into the house. That's what we used to do. But I got locked up for selling dope, so I changed my life like 6 years ago.
Nice. There you go.
So that's behind.
There you go. What's like the best single item you ever got out of a house?
The best single item. I don't know. So we did I don't know, probably my favorite lick was we broke in. So my buddy Drew, he was messing with this girl, and her dad was like a somebody around the neighborhood. But he was out for like a bike week event, like at like Sturgis or some shit. And she just thinks my boy Drew, so he was messing with her, and he left one of the doors open, and we went through the side, and we got like over I think like 1.25 pounds of crystal.
Oh shit!
And like 1/4 pound of each. And yeah, we split that between 4 ways, and we were eating off that for a minute.
How much money is that worth? I'm not familiar with pricing on either
So
of those.
I'm on AZ. So like then a pound of glass was probably about like $2K. Right now I can get them for like $9.50.
Oh shit!
For a pound of like some good clear.
Times have changed.
But yeah, the black that shit was probably like $2,000 to $3,000 worth. It really depends on who you buy it from. I mean, if you got a good deal, you probably paid around $2,000.
So, were you breaking into these houses at the time? Because you said you were also selling drugs too. Were you breaking in to make money, or more so because you would get high and just like doing it?
That the last one where the dude ran over the baby, that was later. That's when I was just selling dope. Because I was just breaking the houses and like cars and shit. Because I used to sell weed in high school, but I kind of burned everybody because I got some Reggie.
Yeah.
I rehydrated it, and then I sold it to everybody. And I was selling them fake Molly. I was capsulizing meth and selling it to them as Molly. Because it was right when the Molly Percocet song dropped from Future. And I went to a really white school, so none of the kids had taken Molly before. And I'm one of 3 drug dealers. None of them have Molly, but I'm already on meth. So I'm capsulizing a 0.2 of meth, which cost me like $3 or $4, and I'm selling it for like $25 a pill.
Oh my god!
Just eating off these kids. And then I was like, these kids are so dumb. I got cocky. I rehydrated fucking like 2 pounds of Reggie and sold it all. And I had kids double and triple back, and they hit me up like, man, I really hope it's gonna be better this time. Can you come bring me a bag? And I'd be like, yeah, I got you. There's some new stuff. Hit them with the same swag.
Did you have people who figured out that you were cutting them with meth and hit you up about it?
No. Nope.
Really?
No, I never had a single issue with that. I did that for probably like 2 whole years, all of junior and senior year. And once that kind of slowed down, because I was already like getting into like stealing cars, like breaking into houses and shit. But once that like slowed down, I was like fully like strung out, like smoking like 7 grams of dope a day, like whiling. So we just like would go out and steal all night long to support the habit and shit. And like during the day we just post up and chill and smoke. But I stole a car with my best friend, and him and his we kept it for like a week. And him and his girlfriend were whipping it, and he was on like Xans perks, and he was like smoking meth. So he'd been up for like a week or so. Hadn't got any actual sleep besides like a nod. And he crashed the whip and she died.
Oh no!
And, my boy's doing a 13 on that right now. But
damn.
So after that, I stopped like stealing shit. And I was just,
that'll sober you up real quick. That'll straighten you out.
Yeah,
that's some serious shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
so after that, I like slowed down, and then I just went to just hustling, and then I was just trapping real hard until I got locked up and went away for a bit.
Nice. What do you do now?
Shit, I do auto glass right now, but
oh, nice.
Right now, yeah, that, and then my girl, her parents own like an Amazon fulfillment company, so I help them run that.
Yeah, that sounds like some paper.
Yeah. I turned my life around, got out. I just got married this past February.
Nice, congrats. That's a W right there.
Thanks, bro.
Well, hey, thank you for calling in and sharing. You know, I really appreciate your time, bro. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
All right, thanks, bro. I appreciate you calling. Have a great day, man.
Yep, you too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Damn, that guy had some crazy shit to talk about. Listen, I love how pretty much everyone who calls into the show is just such a casual degenerate. Like, every now and then you get that, like, person who calls in and they're just like, oh, they're clearly out of their league here. You know, they call in and they're like, dude, I smoked a ton of weed and, like, fell asleep, bro, in public. And it's like, oh, yeah, dude, we used to do that every day off hard drugs, you know? Like, we're not even going to listen to that. So, dude, hearing someone call in just so casually, just be like, yeah, I used to break into hella houses before I was selling meth and heroin. Like, the fuck? You know? Like, okay. That's really, like, what a guy. You know, it really shows, too, you can kind of come back from anything, you know? I mean, if that guy's got a normal job right now, it's like, damn, dude. That guy got arrested for that shit, too. It's not like he got away with it. Like, he's got a record of this, you know?